What's up, YouTube? Today we visit the website gameformarriage.com. The author of the website, Augustine de Carthage, wrote an article on why he believes women are not entitled to dates, and he wrote this on February 24th, 2011 on a Thursday. Let's begin. He starts off with saying, first, I'm generally an advocate of more dating. I think more men should ask more women out, and more women, when asked, should say yes. First off, absolutely true. I agree with this. Men, if you are interested in a woman, if you find her attractive, if you want to try to start any type of relationship with her, yes, ask her on a date. Okay? She may say no. She may say yes. The point is you got to ask. Make that move. And when he says, and woman, you should say yes. I mean, sure, if you want to. Truthfully, from a man's perspective, I really don't give a shit. If you say yes, great. If you say no, great. It's really up to you. Though it would be nice if you say yes, right? It's a win-win situation. You get to know about him, he gets to know about you, and you guys can figure out if there's actually something there. He continues by saying, and by dating, I don't necessarily mean the typical movie or dinner. Men who know game have a broader understanding of what constitutes a date. In short, it's any time an unmarried man and woman agree to meet up at a specific time and place for a mutual activity when both sides know of potential for further romantic interest. Movies and dinners are usually terrible dating activities because they're so sedentary. Again, I agree with this. Movies and dinners are terrible dating activities. Movies and dinners are very unoriginal, right? All you're doing is you're sitting down, watching a screen, enjoying the movie, or you're sitting down in a restaurant, enjoying some food. But it's very unoriginal, fellas. All right? There's a lot more things that you can do. So I really need you to think outside the box. Think about going for a hike. Think about going for a swim. Think about rollerblading. Think about ice skating. Think about going to the gym day, right? Try not to do movies and dinners. Maybe you can send that a couple of, days down the line, but not the first one. He continues saying, a man today who's interested in a potential long-term relationship has to be casual about a date because a woman who senses any whiff of premature formality will react by thinking it's too much too soon. And who does this guy think he is anyway? So a woman shouldn't expect a man to show up with his hair combed neatly and a box of chocolates. So what he's getting at in this paragraph, there were men who went out and decided to ask out a bunch of girls and get rejected or not get rejected, didn't matter. And through their experiences, they realized that when they were very formal about it, the woman would look at them and think, okay, what's going on here? This is way too much, way too soon. I barely know you. Why are you so serious? Right? Like, calm down. And because of that, he's letting women know that you shouldn't expect a man to show up with, a suit, neatly combed hair, a box of chocolates, very formal, because they know that when they do that, you take it the wrong way. Think of it as more casual, more comfortable, more just, hey, how you doing? Yeah, like we've been friends for a while kind of vibe, right? Don't take it too serious. Just have fun with it. He continues saying, the better course is for a man to leave a woman wondering, and nothing is better for that than strategic ambiguity. And that's true in the sense that when you don't make a very bold move in the beginning, which allows her to make a clear, like analysis on, oh, this guy is into me or not. When you do more casual, she's like, I wonder, does he actually like me or does he not like me? Right. And he just says that works for your benefit. Says, does it suck to be on the receiving end of that? Probably, but I don't care. Personally, I don't think it does suck. If it sucks, then I guess it sucks to suck. And I gotta say, I love it when a woman theorizes that a man doesn't ask her out because he's intimidated by her or afraid of rejection. Guys, have you ever been intimidated by a woman? Yeah, me neither. But notice how intimidate and afraid is language that ascribes fault or defect to the man. Women never seem to understand that a man could feel ambivalent about her as a long-term prospect or wife material, or that a guy might be juggling a couple of other girls and that means she's not the type priority, right? And he's basically saying it's always a fault or defect of the man. And in his opinion, this is garbage. And yeah, I've experienced this and I've seen this. I mean, I think that's just the way it is. Just got to get over it, right? You're pointing out something that, well, yeah, it's an observable, observation, doesn't do anything and nothing will change. That's just the way they kind of are, right? And as men, just get over it. It really doesn't matter. Just tell her to calm down, right? Because in reality, there's more times than not, you aren't intimidated or afraid. You just really got something going on. So while she's going to assume that it's your fault, it's something about you, that's just their nature, right? So understand that and move on. Oh, he continues saying, women don't realize the second and third order effects of turning down an acceptable guy for a date, even if she's not feeling it. That guy, in his early years, would take longer to ask out the next girl because rejection sucks. No, he's not afraid of rejection, but yes, he is trying to avoid it. Well, because it sucks. So if a guy is slow in asking you out, you can also thank the previous woman in his life. And no, doesn't let the guy off the hook for being slow if he's interested. A man has to learn to not give a shit. Absolutely. So yes, he has a point. There will be guys who have experienced rejection early on in their life and they're like, they kind of just want to avoid it. So maybe they're slower about asking you out. But at the exact same time, the man has to learn not to give a shit. That's just the way life is. Okay. You get rejected, you move on. You get rejected, you improve yourself. You get rejected and you do something about it. You don't just stop what you're doing, right? You don't remain passive. And he ends the article with, the bottom line is that girls are not entitled to be asked out on dates. And he questions them by saying, do you think guys are entitled to go out on dates with anyone they ask? And so, yeah, I mean, he's right. It works for both genders, right? If you're a girl, you're not entitled to be asked out on a date, right? Just because you're a girl. Those kind of things is something you got to work for or look forward to. And as a guy, just because you ask a girl out doesn't mean she's going to say yes, right? That's just the way the world works. This was Augustine's little spiel about why women aren't entitled to dates. If you want to add to the conversation or tell me your opinion on what you thought about it, please let me know in the comments down below. I'm always happy to chat with you, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.